Tonight, we turn our attention to the latest controversy in the gaming world surrounding Ubisoft's newest city-building title, Anno 117 Pax Romana. The game, which has been eagerly anticipated by fans of the long-running Anno series, promised an intricate Roman-era city-building experience layered with 4X strategy, RTS elements, and rich narrative campaigns. Players were excited to explore islands, manage production queues, engage in diplomacy, and lead armies, all rendered in Ubisoft's signature polished style. Early impressions on performance and gameplay were largely positive, with reviewers noting the depth of management systems and engaging sandbox mechanics. But what was expected to be a month of immersive play soon turned into frustration for players. And for one critic, a deal-breaker. The controversy centers on an AI-generated loading screen that slipped into the game unnoticed. Unlike other early placeholder images, which appeared rough but human-made, this particular screen was unmistakably artificial. Hands were missing or distorted, clothing warped, and the entire composition looked uncanny. Online discussions quickly spread, and players noticed the anomaly in large numbers. Ubisoft responded with a public statement, explaining that AI tools were used for prototyping and iteration, but insisted that all final elements of the game reflected human artistry. Despite this reassurance, the revelation has sparked a heated debate about the role of AI in game development and the integrity of art in video games. For longtime fans of the Anno series, which has historically relied entirely on human-made 2D art, the issue feels especially jarring. Critics argue that the AI-generated screen undermines both the player experience and the credibility of Ubisoft as a studio, where previous titles, like Anno 1800, received acclaim for detailed, handcrafted loading screens and art. This instance raises concerns about quality control and creative oversight. Many players expressed disappointment online, questioning whether AI was used more extensively than acknowledged. The company's promise to replace the image in a future update does little to assuage concerns, as the public-facing damage is already done. Gamers are left wondering, if one flawed AI-generated asset made it into the release, how many others might be lurking undetected throughout the game? The controversy touches on broader themes of labor, ethics, and the dehumanization of creative work in the digital age. For some, the inclusion of AI-generated art represents a betrayal of trust. Video games are not merely software. They are art forms shaped by human creativity and passion. By inserting an AI-produced asset into a high-profile release, Ubisoft inadvertently sent a message to fans that shortcuts may be acceptable at the expense of human craft. The incident highlights the tension between efficiency and artistry in modern game development. While AI can assist with concept iteration or prototyping, many players, including critics, argue that its use in finalized, publicly visible assets crosses a line. This single loading screen has overshadowed otherwise strong gameplay mechanics, demonstrating how a seemingly small lapse can dominate the conversation around a title and influence public perception of the studio's priorities. The issue of AI-generated art in Anno 117 has quickly become a lightning rod for broader discussions about technology's role in creative industries. Ubisoft explained that the image was a placeholder that slipped through quality control, emphasizing that most of the game's assets are crafted by human artists. Yet, for fans and critics, this explanation raises more questions than answers. The very presence of AI in a franchise that has built its reputation on hand-drawn, meticulously detailed art feels like a breach of the series' artistic integrity. Once an AI asset is publicly visible, it invites skepticism. How many other images or elements could have been AI-assisted? Players are understandably cautious, seeing the incident as a warning sign of the increasing influence of artificial intelligence over creative work. For longtime Anno enthusiasts, the controversy cuts deeper than a single image. It touches on trust and expectation. Fans have spent decades enjoying the series' consistent artistic vision, from meticulously hand-painted loading screens to intricate city-building visuals. The decision to use AI, even in a limited capacity, signals a shift in development philosophy that many perceive as prioritizing efficiency over craftsmanship. Critics point out that the AI image is not just a technical slip. It is a visible symbol of a studio moving away from human artistry. Social media has exploded with reactions, ranging from frustration to outright anger, as fans debate the ethics of AI use and whether future games might see a full-scale replacement of human labor with algorithms. From an analytical standpoint, the Anno 117 incident underscores the challenges modern game developers face, balancing tight production schedules, increasing visual fidelity, and complex gameplay mechanics often leads studios to experiment with AI for prototyping and concept art. However, quality control remains crucial. When AI-generated material appears in a final publicly released product, it exposes weaknesses in supervision and oversight. Moreover, the incident raises broader ethical questions. Should AI be used in projects that have historically relied on human creativity, particularly when fans value authenticity? Ubisoft's statement emphasizes intent and human oversight. Yet for many, intent does not erase the impact of the visible error. The community reaction has been swift and vocal. Many players expressed disappointment in forums and social media platforms, noting that a single AI-generated image, especially one so flawed, undermines the visual cohesion of the entire game. While Ubisoft promises a correction in future updates, skepticism remains. The episode also prompts reflection on how AI affects player perception. In a series that emphasizes immersion, historical context, and aesthetic richness, even a minor artistic misstep can fracture the illusion. The backlash demonstrates that, in gaming, art and human creativity are integral to the overall experience, and players are quick to notice when these elements are compromised. Beyond aesthetics, the controversy touches on industry-wide implications. AI-assisted content creation is becoming more prevalent, but the Anno 117 incident highlights potential consequences of over-reliance on machine-generated imagery. When used carelessly, AI risks alienating loyal audiences and sparking debates about dehumanization, labor displacement, and ethical boundaries. Ubisoft's attempt to reassure fans about the limited role of AI may have mitigated technical concerns, but the reputational impact remains. For studios, this serves as a cautionary tale. Transparency, rigorous quality control, and clear communication are essential when integrating AI into creative processes that audiences deeply value. In conclusion, Anno 117 Pax Romana offers a compelling city-building experience with complex gameplay and engaging mechanics. Yet, the AI-generated loading screen has cast a shadow over its release. For fans, the incident raises questions about trust, creative integrity, and the future role of AI in beloved franchises. Ubisoft's defense highlights a growing tension in modern game development: the need to balance innovation and efficiency with human artistry and authenticity. As players continue to explore the Roman-era world of Anno 117, one image stands as a reminder of the challenges that come with integrating AI into a medium that thrives on human creativity, attention to detail, and passion.